From the Weather NorCal Command Center, this is your afternoon update.
Good afternoon, everyone. Looks like it's turning out to be a beautiful afternoon. I think we're going to see here some clearing here. You kind of see the hills here from just north of Trinidad at Elk Country. Looks like still a little bit of that fog bank on the other side of the mountains. Of course, the other side of this range right here, this ridge is, of course, the ocean. So it looks like we're still seeing a bit of that marine layer here, but still seeing some clearing out there. We take you up north, out into Crescent City, the Battery Point area. Gorgeous, right? I mean, here's what we're looking at. Looks like a little bit of a haze coming in from that smoke, unfortunately, but we're not seeing much in the way of the low clouds or the fog out there. So making for a gorgeous day out in the Crescent City area as well. So we've been talking about this mini heat wave for the inland areas here, and it's going to peak today. After that, temperatures will start to drop, especially going into next week. There's also the chance for some rain in there, and not to mention maybe a few isolated thunderstorms here Saturday, Sunday, and even quite possibly into Monday. So here's the peak of the heat wave. Could get up to 100 degrees for some of the warmer spots like Hoopa, Willow Creek, for example. Now for the coast, I'm expecting temperatures in the upper 60s, maybe even some low 70s for the warmer spots there as well. Trinity County, maybe not quite as hot, but maybe some mid-90s in there. 94 degrees for Weaverville, 93 Hayfork and Lewiston, a high of about 92 degrees today. There's that big ridge of high pressure. Now this time of the year, boy, I tell you, if we had this same ridge, say a month or two ago, we would most likely be looking at temperatures much warmer than we're going to see today. So this is a fairly strong ridge of high pressure, which is why temperatures are really starting to increase. That ridge will start to break down. See, this is the ridge that we're seeing right here. As that shifts to the east, what we're going to see happen is this is a very weak area of low pressure, but you can kind of see the trough right here. This is kind of this cutoff low. This is going to be migrating in our direction. So you see how that heat's shifting to the east, and we're seeing that cooler air move closer to us. So as a result, as this low pressure moves closer to us, two things. Number one, our temperatures are going to start to slowly drop. But this isn't giving me the major drop that we're going to see here. It's not until next week that we'll see that major drop. But with that counterclockwise rotation around that low, what we do here is we take a look at where the center of the low is, and here's the trough of low pressure right here. We have this axis right here, okay? So on the east side of that is where we have the most amount of instability. That's exactly where this flow is. So this is where we have the chance for showers and thunderstorms here for Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday. Now, this will start to migrate back down to the south and west as we go through next week, and we're seeing some of these pockets of cooler air ride to our north for parts of next week as well. That's the major drop in our temperatures here, as that ridge of high pressure begins to break up. Now, what I'm watching is the potential of this low pressure moving back to our region near the end of next week into that next weekend, and that could bring us another chance for some showers and thunderstorms here and keep our temperatures fairly low. Now, looking at futurecasts going into your Friday, still looking at dry conditions. I do expect to probably see a bit more in the way of cloud cover, especially in the afternoon out along the coast. Now, on Saturday, there it is, the showers and thunderstorms popping up. Now, it looks like most of it is to the south into southern Trinity County, but we can't rule out Trinity Center, Weaverville, Hayfork, even some of the inland areas to maybe get caught up in that as well. The long range looks like it's still showing a slight chance as we go into Sunday. And here you can see also going into your Monday as well, before really, for the most part, it dries out on Tuesday. It's picking up on a little bit of activity, but quite honestly, I think it'll be fairly dry on Tuesday. And then Wednesday, Thursday of next week, it's drying out, staying dry. But see this? This is the cloud cover coming in from that same area of low pressure I was talking about that may be migrating in our direction near the end of next week. And that's what could bring us more clouds and maybe some more rain. Here are your wave heights for today, around 6 to 7 feet here for today. And as we take you into your Friday, well, we're really not seeing much change here. Still around 6 to 7 feet. You're looking at your marine forecast here for the rest of the day today. Your high tide will be at 105 this afternoon at 6.3 feet, and your low tide at 6:33 this evening at 1.8 feet. No advisories for the coast. All right, so here it is, the peak of the heat wave. About 100 degrees for Hoopa and Willow Creek, 99 in Garberville, Yeah, it's getting pretty hot even in Garberville. 69 degrees for Crescent City, 77 for Klamath, 69 for Eureka, and 78 degrees in Fortuna. So let's take a look at your 7-day outlook. I've taken out the chance for rain along the coast. I think it's pretty much going to be dry, okay? So we do have the dry conditions. Temperatures eventually dropping back down to the low to mid-60s here after today. There's about 100 degrees for Hoopa, mid-90s for Weaverville, but temperatures starting to drop. Now, for both the inland areas and the mountains, we do have a slight chance for showers for Saturday, Sunday, and even into Monday of next week. But for the coast, as I mentioned, it will be dry, including Eureka, with temperatures in the mid-60s for Friday through the weekend, and most likely through at least the middle of next week.